Austin Cindric getting his first career Xfinity win, I figured today I'd give you guys a little history lesson on Brad Keselowski racing.
Lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the
W2, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the history of Brad Keselowski racing. If you guys do enjoy, make sure you like, hit the subscribe button. Let's get right into the video. First, I want to give a quick shout out to Austin Cindric for inspiring this video. He got his first ever Xfinity career win at Watkins Glen, battling out AJ Allmendinger, who is one of the better all-time road course drivers in the Cup Series. He's not in the Cup Series anymore, but he beat him out, and it was a really good race between those two. So shout out to Austin Cindric. He's somebody who people are looking at to possibly move up in the Cup Series, take that 21 ride in the next couple of years, and it was definitely a good showing for him. Now we were going to do this by truck. There was a 19 truck and a 29 truck. We're going to start with the 19 truck because it was the first one to be introduced to the Truck Series, and then we will talk about the 29 truck. Let it be known that a lot of drivers that you probably would not think would have driven in BKR equipment drove in the truck, and I guess I should say just drove in the truck because the equipment was top notch. But a lot of people, and even me, there was some surprising stuff that I found out while doing research on this. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. BKR actually started out as an ARCA team in 2007, but quickly went to the Truck Series, starting out with the 19 truck in 2008. In 2011, it would be ran by Keslowski, Logano, Ross Chastain, and Ryan Blaney. None of them are getting wins, but solid results. And then in 2014, Tyler Reddick would pilot along with Logano, Alex Tagliani, and Keselowski. Keselowski would be the only one to win, and with the win at ISM, well now ISM Phoenix at the time. And then in 2015, Tyler Reddick would be the first full-time driver in the 19 truck, and he would win at Daytona and Dover and finish second in the standings. In 2016, Tyler Reddick would switch to the 29 car or truck, which we'll get into in a minute, and Daniel Hemrick would pilot the 19 truck for the 2016 season, finishing 6th in the standings, and then he would move on to RCR. In 2017, the final year for BKR Racing, Austin Cindric would drive the truck, the 19 truck. He would win at Canadian Tire, and Keselowski would just 2 weeks later announce the retirement or the ceasing of operations at Brad Keselowski Racing. The 29 truck, this would be a little bit more of a prestigious truck, I guess you could say, as the first time it would be driven was by Mikey Kyle in 2009. Parker Kligerman would pilot the first full-time season for the 29 in 2011. He would not get very good results. He would have a little stint in 2012, but he would soon be kicked out due to lack of performance. Ryan Blaney would replace him and win at Iowa in just his third start. He would go on to win Pocono Canadian Tire in between 2012 and 2015. And then in 2015, the truck would be split between Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Brian Keselowski, Austin Cindric, and Austin Tierlet. I'm sorry if I say that wrong. It's Thierot. I can't say it. He was supposed to run more races, but Brian Keselowski and Austin Cindric filled in because Austin Tierlet had an injury, an unfortunate injury. And then in 2016, Reddick would, like I said earlier, switch over to the 29. He would win at Las Vegas, but would miss the playoffs. This was obviously before the one-year-end system. And I found that very interesting that he actually missed the playoffs in top-tier equipment. For those of you Tyler Reddick fans out there, just something to think about. I'm not saying I think he should be in the Cup Series, but just pointing that out. And then anyways, in the last season of life, Chase Briscoe would win the last race at BKR. He ran full time, but the last time the 29 truck graced the field, Chase Briscoe won at Homestead, and that would be the unfortunate end to Brad Keselowski Racing. Also a brief stint with a 2-car. It was basically just a part-time car. I think Blaney ran some races there, Keselowski, Logano. It didn't really have that long of a life. I think maybe a 2-season span, about 15 races. Not really much to talk about there. I wouldn't hold your breath on this, but I would gander to say that maybe towards the end of his career, or even when his career is over, Brad Keselowski would probably be open to starting his own team once again and building it through the ranks. He seemed like that seemed to be a dream of his while he was in, while he actually had it. And my assumption would be probably just the pressure of owning a team, and being a Cup driver maybe got to him. It's not for the weak-minded, and maybe in the future we'll see him open up another team. I definitely would hope. Again, I wouldn't hold my breath on it, but we'll see how it goes. But that's all I got for today. Make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below your guys' thoughts on the video. And that's all I got for today. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.